Good morning, Walker Valley, and welcome back to The Spill. My name is Alana Gerhart.
And my name is Emily Biller. Today we've got a brand new episode of Spooky Pixels, Animal of the Day, and 73 Seconds.
And we'll be talking about the Senate, the school board, and Super Tuesday. All that and more on today's episode of The Spill.
Alright guys, this is the game plan. We gotta do this as quickly as possible, that way we can go to the stable.
All right, everybody listen up. We got to get this spill episode out, but we're going to do it slow and steady. Quality over quantity. Nobody moves too fast, all right?
Okay, so here we go. I want you on the news desk, and I want you on the news desk. I want you to set up the audio. Got it?
Yeah! It's all right, you click those buttons really slow. Listen, we get through this episode together, everybody gets Bucky Bucks. Yeah! All right, break! Yeah! And we're live in 3,
2,
1.
action.
Here at 73 Seconds, we like to teach people about things in 73 seconds. Why 73 seconds? I don't know. The thermostat. On the surface, a simple device that is used to control the temperature. But on a deeper level, it has an intriguing past. More on 73 Seconds. It was around 1620 when the inventor Cornelius Drebbel created a Dutch oven that used a mercury thermostat to incubate eggs. This is often considered as the origin point of the thermostat. In 1880, a Wisconsin professor named Warren Johnson thought his classroom got a little too cold. To combat this, he decided to invent the electric thermostat. He invented this to change the climate in his classroom. Shortly after this, in 1883, Albert Butz invented the damper flapper, a device that is used to raise and lower the temperatures in coal furnaces. An engineer named Mark Honeywell bought Butz's patent for the thermostat, and he used it to create the first programmable thermostat.
With 2024's Super Tuesday quickly approaching, Tennessee's election ballot has been finalized. Taking place on March 5th, 2024, Super Tuesday will allow Tennessee voters to vote for their next president. 8 Republican candidates will be featured on the ballot: Ryan Binkley, Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Asa Hutchinson, Vivek Ramaswamy, David Stuckenberg, and Donald J. Trump. However, 6 of the 8 Republican candidates have dropped out of the race after the finalization of the ballot, leaving Nikki Haley and Donald Trump representing the Republican Party. Additionally, while there are 3 Democratic candidates still running for office, only one will be featured on the Tennessee ballot: current President Joe Biden. As this Super Tuesday creeps closer, Tennessee voters eagerly await the chance to support their preferred candidate.
The U.S. Senate has recently passed a foreign aid bill for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, worth $95 billion. Voted and passed on Tuesday, the bill was approved with a 77-22 vote. To the surprise of many, 22 of the bill's supporters were Republican. Many saw this as shocking because of Trump's open opposition to national security supplement. causing the future of the House to be uncertain in the midst of the 2024 presidential election.
What's up, Walker Valley? Here's what's on sports today. On Sunday, the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the 49ers 25-22 in overtime. McCall Harmon caught the game-winning touchdown from Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes was named Super Bowl MVP and making this his third Super Bowl MVP. With 3 Super Bowls, Patrick Mahomes is catching up to Tom Brady that has 7 Super Bowl rings. Monday in the NBA, the Warriors defeated the Jazz 129-107 to making the Warriors record 26-25. Stephen Curry had 25 points and Klay Thompson had 26. The Knicks played the Rockets, beating them by 2. Jalen Brunson had 27 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks had 23 points, 1 assist, and 5 rebounds. In our Walker Valley sports, on Friday, our Mustang varsity boys put up a hard fight, losing 85-65 to William Buck, and our Mustang varsity girls losing 59-47 in their last game of the season. Thursday, the Mustang varsity girls play in their first game of the district tournament, taking on Ray County at 7:30, and the boys basketball team will play on Friday, taking on McMinn at 7:30. Both games will be played at Ray County. The girls' championship game will be played on Monday, February 19th at 7:30. The boys' championship game will be played on February 20th at 7:30. We wish our teams good luck in the district tournament on Thursday and Friday. That's all for sports today. Now on to a segment of Spooky Pixels.
Hello everyone, welcome to Spooky Pixels, where we cover things that give you spooks, frights, and keep you up at night. I'm your host, Matthew.
And I'm a co-host, Aiden Phelps.
And we're going to talk about the game that makes your heart burst out of your chest, which is...
Alien Isolation.
That's right. Now, this horror game is based around the TV franchise that goes by the same name. It was created by Kinga Smith and Fabian DeBoas. Sorry if I butchered that. With the developers of the game being Creative Assembly and actually being published by Sega themselves. Now, in the game, you play as a woman named Ellen Ripley, whose mission is to investigate the disappearance of her mother aboard, what?
The Sevastopol.
That is correct. Only to find out the entirety of the station is in ruins. You're alone at first, but then you find more survivors. But unfortunately, they suffer the same fate as yourself by the xenomorph.
With that being said, let's talk about how scary this game is. Now, since this is a horror game, you think that the xenomorph would have a different, attack pattern. No, it does not. Nearly his whole attack pattern's unscripted. And not only that, but it's impervious to attacks such as guns, flamethrowers, Molotov cocktails, and pipe bombs, most of which can only annoy the alien. And another part that makes it really scary is that the warning pulse that warns you when aliens are near. I'm sure you would know about that, right, Matthew?
That's right. The only thing that these weapons do is just scare it off. It does no damage at all. That means you have to do your best to avoid it. So you have to hide in vents, closets, anything. But you have to be quiet because it has superhuman hearing.
Let me ask you, what is your opinion on the game Alien Isolation?
Well, I love the Alien movies, so I figured once I saw the gameplay that I was really gonna like Alien Isolation. But it's like it's really surprising, you know, for a kind of like title based on a movie, something that could have been like a cheap cash grab. It's clear.
It's on vent. You have to hide in vents, closets, and but the alien can hear you if you're not quiet enough. So, what's your opinion on that?
I'm a very loud individual as it is, so I don't think I'd last very long on this game. But I like the idea of a game that has stealth. What you call it? Stealth what?
Stealth mechanics.
Stealth mechanics.
Anything at all about this game that you would change?
I would maybe change how frequent the alien shows up.
Well, I think that's all the time we have for today of this episode. All in all, I just want to say that Alien Isolation uses its stealth mechanics really well against an almost impossible enemy.
Walker Valley High School will be having an abbreviated day on Friday the 16th. Students will report to their first block by 8:15 as usual and will be dismissed from their second blocks at 11. Both students and teachers will be out the following Monday, February 19th for President's Day. Tuesday the 20th, teachers will be having an in-service day, meaning students will have the day off. All normally scheduled activities will resume on Wednesday, February 21st.
Tomorrow, February 14th, Career Tech Education students from all over Bradley County will be going to the Pi Center for the 8th grade Career Connection Day, an exciting event that will prepare the next generation for possible industry experience they could get in high school. We are so excited to meet and invest in the next generation of Mustangs and know that our CTE students are the perfect ones to do it.
This Friday, February 16th, is the Valentine's Day dance. It will start at 7 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. Tickets will be sold in the stable on Friday, February 5th for $30 each, and the dance will take place at the 5 Points Museum. Make sure to wear your formal attire.
Hello everybody and welcome back to today's weather segment. Today we're starting off with Nashville, a high of 63 and a low of 42. Knoxville, a high of 59 and a low of 33. Cleveland, a high of 62 and a low of 34. Chattanooga, a high of 63 and a low of 36. And last but not least, Atlanta, a high of 63 and a low of 36. That's all for today's weather segment. I'm your host, Tatiana, and let's get on with Animal of the Day. Hey, Walker Valley. I'm Tatiana.
And I'm Addison, and
you're watching Animal of the Day.
Welcome back to Animal of the Day. Today's animal is a common rain frog. These guys, they're small, they're round, they have little limbs and a little head, or as I like to say, they're biscuit-shaped. Most rain frogs have a brown back with light patches throughout and a white belly with dark molding.
These frogs are commonly found in southern Africa. However, they could also be found in Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Angola. They like to be in the savanna most of the time in the hot, moist weather, which, however, my family could not do back in Nevada.
The behavior of the common rain frog is seasonal. Most of its time is spent underground in communal burrows. While underground, they form a mucus cocoon, gross, to estivate through the dry season.
These silly little rain frogs like to come out after the rain. Once it's said and done, they like to chew on beetles. However, they make this silly little war cry that just... oh my goodness, it is so silly. If I was biscuit-shaped like them, I'd have a war cry like that too. I mean, look at me. I'm a short stack. Anyways, that was your Animal of the Day. Hey, Walker.
That's all for today's episode of The Spill. My name is Alana Gerhart.
And my name is Emily Biller. Have a whimsical Wednesday, Walker Valley.